Yes, is the police here? They are coming now.
Storm. Therese is beginning to ease in the Canary Islands after 8 days in which winds and then rain put significant pressure on emergency services. However, Gran Canaria remains in a state of emergency after overnight heavy rainfall. This situation has prompted the Canary Islands government to request the intervention of the Military Emergency Unit, UME, on both islands. Overnight, 42 incidents were recorded, mostly in Tenerife, related to flash floods, waterlogging, traffic accidents, power outages, and landslides, with no injuries reported. The heavy rain that pounded Gran Canaria on Tuesday moved westward Tuesday afternoon, hitting towns such as Tacoronte and Puerto de la Cruz, northern Tenerife, in the early hours of Tuesday. On Tuesday night, the Canary Islands government raised the alert level to red for heavy rain, describing the situation as extremely dangerous.
Wow! Aventura!
Given the severity of the forecast, the president of the Island Council, Rosa Dávila, appeared to announce the maximum alert across the northern region and the dispatch of alerts from the ES alert system, as well as the suspension of classes and the reinforcement of preventive measures. According to the Canary Islands government, the islands will be very close to the storm's center throughout Wednesday, meaning rainfall will be irregular, with convective cells that may be locally significant and scattered across the archipelago. Heavy and persistent rainfall is expected on La Palma, but especially in northern Tenerife and in eastern and southern Gran Canaria. Here, convective activity is producing heavy and persistent rain over already saturated soil, causing dams to overflow on Gran Canaria, and significant, widespread, and very severe flooding on the islands of Tenerife and Gran Canaria.
Dale. Este escapó.
Significant rainfall has been recorded on both islands over the past 12 hours. Rainfall reached 60 millimeters in the Tacoronte area in just 1 hour, and 30 millimeters in the same period in several locations in northern Tenerife, particularly around the Orotava Valley. Heavy rainfall is also expected on La Palma, particularly in the north and east. Since the onset of severe weather conditions associated with Storm Therese last Wednesday, And as of 6 p.m. today, the Emergency and Security Coordination Center of the Canary Islands government, CCOS 112, has recorded 1,783 incidents. These problems have occurred across the archipelago due to the severe weather.
Ahora mismo Ifara con olas. Escuchen, parece el mar.
We are facing a historic situation in terms of the volume of rainfall and its impact on the island, summarized the president of the Island Council, Antonio Morales, at a press conference on Tuesday, expressing relief that the storm had not resulted in any injuries. The technical director of the Island Council's emergency services, Federico Grillo, explained at the same press conference that Storm Therese had dumped more than 700 liters per square meter in various parts of the island over 6 days, pushing some 30 reservoirs to their limits, forcing them to release water or bringing them to the brink of overflow. In fact, Grillo asserted that no one on the planet could have predicted something like this, the formation of convective cells of such ferocity with rapidly forming clouds.
Había un coche ahí, mira dónde se metió el guagüero ese ahora enterado. Acaba de entrar ahora mismo.
Mira por dónde va saliendo.
Ay, por arriba, mira.
No, pero que se quede ahí hasta que... Mira.
In recent days, images of evacuations, flooding, landslides, fallen palm trees, road closures, collapsed buildings. Part of a popular restaurant in the municipality of Terror slid into a ravine, and rescues in flooded ravines have been frequent. Six days after its onset, Hurricane Therese continues to batter the Canary Islands. On Tuesday, heavy rains prompted the state meteorological agency, AMET, to issue an orange alert for Gran Canaria, Tenerife, El Hierro, La Palma, and La Gomera. The General Directorate of Regional Government Emergencies declared a state of emergency for Gran Canaria and issued a flood risk warning for El Hierro, La Palma, La Gomera, and Tenerife. The Gran Canaria Island Council activated a Level 2 emergency response on Tuesday morning, allowing them to request support from the Military Emergency Unit, UME, which was deployed during the day. The council estimated material damage at a provisional cost of 4 million euros. We are facing a historic situation in terms of the volume of rainfall and its impact on the island territory, concluded the president of the Island Council, Antonio Morales, at a press conference, adding that he was pleased that the event ended without loss of life.
Loco, mira cómo se inundó aquí en el puerto.
The Tenerife Island Council has declared a maximum state of alert in the metropolitan area and maintained the alert status for the rest of the island. Two public universities, Las Palmas de Gran Canaria and La Laguna, have canceled classes for Tuesday and Wednesday.